Hey guys, it's me, Savannah. So today I'm doing my first vlog, and I've never really done a vlog before. I just started blogging a few days ago, so if you haven't been able to check that out, I'll put the link in this description or however it works. But I'll be sure to put it up so that way you can go and check it out and see what I've been talking about lately. I normally post one every day. I posted 2 yesterday. I don't know, I guess it's just kind of whatever I feel like I have to say, whatever I feel like I want to say, I just post about it, blog about it. I guess that's what blogging is. So today what I'm going to talk about mainly is what my most recent blog was about, was the steps that I have to help out with anxiety and depression, which is something that I do suffer from. And I know that other people suffer from it as well. It doesn't mean that we're abnormal. It's just something that we cannot help. And if we could fix it, if we could get rid of it completely, we would do it. I would do it. It's something that's very tough to get rid of. So, with that being said, hopefully my tips and the way that I handle certain situations that I go through, maybe I can be some sort of inspiration and I can help out other people who can relate. One of the first problems that I do have an issue is in the morning when I wake up. I don't have any energy to get out of bed. I sit in bed for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on what time I wake up. If I have work, I just sit in bed. I lay there. I'm on my phone, but sometimes I just sit there and I just stare at the wall. I just don't have motivation to get out of bed, to shower, to get ready, to do my makeup, to do my hair, to get dressed, to go out there and do something productive. I don't have that sense of motivation, and it's very hard because it just makes me want to stay in bed all day, and that's an issue that I do have. Another issue that I have is the types of music that I do listen to. I listen to a lot of music that I can relate to, which I believe saddens me more because it puts me more in my thoughts. It takes me back, gives me flashbacks, makes me think about certain things that I am not trying to think about because I'm trying to be a happy and a positive person. Something else that I do have problems with is being alone. Probably something that most people have trouble with is being alone. I live with my grandparents, so it's just me, my grandma, and my grandpa. I do have my own room, as you can see, and I am, I'm not alone. I mean, obviously, because I live with 2 other people, but it's very hard for me because my grandparents are much older, so it's really hard for them to understand where I'm coming from. So it's very tough because I don't live with my brothers or my sisters, and I don't have that person around me to to distract me, to get my mind off of things. So I'm always alone. If I'm not, I call a friend, my friend Danielle who lives down the street, or my friend Vanessa or Gabby, or just any of my friends. I call them up and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Can you come over? Or can you pick me up? Or can I hang out with you? Can we go somewhere? Can we do something? Anything to get me out of the house so I'm not stuck by myself in my own thoughts and and then I get sad all over again. The last thing that's really tough for me is going to sleep at night, and that might be something that is tough for for other people, is being able to fall asleep. I sleep alone, so I stay awake all hours of the night. I'm convinced that I have insomnia. I stay up 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, sometimes 5 in the morning, and I stay awake. I try to listen to music. Music doesn't help me fall asleep. I try to watch TV. TV doesn't help me fall asleep. I try to lay there in the dark. That's probably the worst thing to do, is just lay in the dark and be in complete silence, because I tend to just think about all these things that are the cause of making me sad. So it's really hard for me to fall asleep. What I really do want to talk about today are just, some kind of steps and tips that, that I feel will help me, and that hopefully they will help you, and they will help other people who suffer from these issues that I have, who suffer from the same issues, I'm sorry. When you wake up in the morning, pray. I pray. I thank God. I thank Him for giving me another day to wake up, even though sometimes I lay there and I just think, man, it's just another day. Here we go again. I'm going to think about this again. I'm going to think about that again. I'm going to want to do this, but I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? Well, God always has a reason to wake us up in the morning. He has a reason for everything that He does for us. There is a reason for everything. I believe that is true. I believe, yes, that He has my whole life planned out. I believe that there are reasons that He keeps me here is because there's unfinished business. There's things that He wants me to do, things that I need to accomplish before it is my time, as you can say, or whatever. When you wake up in the morning, just pray, thank Him, ask Him, hey, give me the strength to get through today. Give me the strength to just get out of bed, to get ready, to be productive, to do anything to make me feel happy. Another step would be to change the type of music that you listen to. Like I said before, I listen to a lot of sad music that I can relate to, but switch it up. Listen to upbeat music that has, that's fast paced, not anything slow. Slow music is gonna slow your mood down, but if you listen to something that's upbeat, something that's got positive words, whoever's singing it has a positive attitude, listen to songs like that, listen to music like that. I listen to Christian music. I listen to a lot of Hillsong, a lot of their remix songs because I like that kind of music, the EDM kind of style or whatever. So I just listen to stuff like that because it's upbeat, it gets me going, and especially when I'm getting ready for work, it helps me get ready quicker. Because sometimes if I take my time, I can take a really long time. So yes, just changing the type of music that you listen to is very, very, very good because that can just change your whole mood. If you listen to one good song, for instance, I listened to a song called Love Myself by Haley Steinfeld, however you pronounce it. Well, in the song, it talks about her loving herself. And I listen to that song because it makes me think I love myself. You know what I mean? I kind of get in that funky, spunky mood or whatever. Another thing, an important thing is to eat healthy. I do not eat healthy. I will be completely honest. When I was in high school, I was so skinny. I was so thin that I could eat anything I wanted and I would never gain weight. Now I'm starting to gain weight. And I've gained a lot. I'm still thin, but I'm not satisfied with the way that my body looks. Eating healthy could be something that can make you happy too. This morning I woke up, I ate an orange, and I had some oatmeal. My oatmeal exploded in the microwave. I don't know how it did that, but it did. I read the directions and followed the directions, but anyway, there was still a little bit left for me to have a little, little slice of toast and some oatmeal. I had that, and I felt like, dang, I'm eating healthy. Boiled some eggs. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna eat some boiled eggs for lunch at work or, whatever. Eating healthy because I feel like eating junk food, it just saddens me. It really does because I'm like, well, here I am. I'm eating, a chocolate chip cookie, or I'm eating some, Big Tot Cheetos again for the third day in a row, whatever, you know what I mean? Switch up your diet, healthy diet, eat healthy foods, things that are going to make you feel like you're working towards feeling better about yourself, whatever it is. Man, there's so many different things. Something else is forcing yourself to get up out of bed and to get ready. Like I said, that's something that I do struggle with, is getting out of bed or whatever. Force yourself to get up. Just wake up in the morning and be like, you know what? Today, I'm just going to be productive. I'm going to get up. I'm going to shower, brush my teeth, do my thing, whatever. Get ready, do my hair, do my makeup, get dressed. And I'm going to go out there and do whatever it is I got to do. If I don't have a job, go, turn in resumes 4 or 5 different places a day. Apply to jobs. You know what I mean? If you're not going to school, try to go back to school. Try to do things to, that you're going to feel like you're making accomplishments. That's something that is really, really big about depression, is that, you lack a lot of, you lack accomplishment. You do, because you don't have the energy, you don't have the motivation, and it sucks, but you have to be the motivator for yourself. So you have to motivate yourself, basically. Force yourself to get out there. Force yourself to be productive. Force yourself to get a job. You know what I mean? I was applying to places for a whole year, and I think, that's when I started to get depressed, was because I wanted a job so bad and I couldn't get one. I tried, you know what I mean, turned in resumes every day, applied every day, didn't really want to work fast food, but of course I applied to Burger King, did an open interview, and I got the job. And I was like, you know what, a job is a job, I'm gonna take it. When you start making money for yourself, you have your own source of income, you're gonna feel so much better about yourself, because you don't have to rely on your parents or rely on other people to buy you things. You're gonna feel more independent. Like, you can buy yourself whatever you want. I don't really know. I mean, I have more tips, but I'm gonna be late for work if I don't leave. I do have to get going. But I hope that some of these tips that I talked about, will help people out there who are sad, people out there who are unhappy with themselves. I know what it's like to feel sad, what it's like to feel lonely, alone, what it's like to feel like nobody understands, and especially what it is like to just feel unhappy with myself. I don't want to feel that way anymore. And I always tell myself I would give anything and everything to feel happy, but you know what? I'm not making a big enough effort to make myself happy. And that's something that I need to work on, is just motivating myself. Always remember that if you feel like you're alone, you're not, because obviously I understand. And if you ever need anybody to talk to or somebody to vent to, you can always come to me for advice. You can always come to me, even if you don't want me to say anything, you just want to say everything and you want me to listen, I'll listen to you and I won't say nothing. I'll sit there, I'll listen to what you have to say, pour your heart out to me, do whatever it is that you gotta do, whatever makes you feel better.